The other guy, who is just a gnome, not as small as his halfling companion, is going to turn towards the Dark Knight and try to do the same thing with a different die.
With a different die.
With a different die this time.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, an 18 hits you, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
I think it does.
I think I'm at 17.
I mean, it's an 18 on the die, so.
He hit me.
Oh, yeah. That'll probably, regardless of.
Yeah.
You would have to
modify
His pluses, yeah.
Yeah, proficiencies.
Well, let's put it this way. I move my foot in the way so he doesn't stab my horse, since he's such a short guy.
It helps him because he just stabs through the bottom of your boot and into the soft part of the arch of your foot.
Ouchies. The rust spots underneath my salad visor get a little bit bigger.
The fucking rough spots, goddammit.
I got more apple citrus in my eyes. Sorry, guys.
And after he's done stabbing you, you see him just take a quick step back, not out of your reach, but he just steps back a little bit from your horse and just takes a stance like he's ready to sort of anticipate any movements coming towards him.
Okay. I see what he's putting down, and I'm not going to pick it up.
Heyo.
All right. Nobody's picking up what he's putting down. So, big guy is going to attack you again, Heskar, taking your challenge head on.
With his, fists, or is he picking his scimitar back up?
You see him, once he's done having that moment of kind of surprise and anger from being burned like that, he just takes out a simple dagger from his side and just is holding it backhand style, ready to start stabbing you.
Okay. Shit.
$17 to hit you.
17 does not hit.
You're at
Okay.
You got 18, don't you?
So he takes a couple of very quick and sudden steps towards you, and as he does, he swings on each step, really fast swings, but they're both so fast and shallow that you're very easily able to hit them out of the way with your shield.
Like you didn't learn the first time.
Heat metal.
Wainred?
Here's what I got up my sleeve. I honestly just want to try to belly flop on this halfling or this gnome off of the horse, and I want to just let my horse loose on these assholes.
Yeah, but you do you.
You do you, fam.
Okay. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Make me a dingus.
8. I'm gonna use a luck.
Genuinely belly flop, right? You're using luck to.
I'm gonna
re-roll it?
luck my reroll my belly flop check.
God, belly flop check.
That's a little bit better. 13.
So you just let go of the reins, take your feet out of the stirrups, and shift your weight to the side, and just kind of turn in the air, letting all of your weight fall down onto this little gnome. And you deal a solid 4 points of bludgeoning damage. It's your sheer weight just is unloaded on top of him, armor and all.
Ouch. That's gotta hurt him.
And now that you're not on top of him, your horse turns and goes northward, away from the battle.
Oh, what a dick. Fuck,
That's
man.
unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate.
It's okay, my bird's got a beat on him.
God damn it.
Keep track of him.
Yeah. Shit. Well,
Was that your action?
That was my action.
Yep.
How much damage did that dagger do to me again?
The dagger, I think it did 5 damage, I want to say.
Okay. I want to drink one of those potions. And try to, like, get up and dust myself off.
Dusty boy.
Okay, what kind of potion are you using?
Just a regular one. Regular potion of healing.
Alright.
That's a D6, right?
1d4 plus 1.
4 plus 1. So I get 3 back.
Yeah, I kind of homebrewed the healing potions, but that's a good thing for you guys, because when you start finding, like, the highest tier ones, oh boy.
Oh boy. That's all you gotta say. Oh boy.
Like, right now, I think you guys have a couple graders, don't you?
Yeah, I got 1, I think.
Yeah.
I got 1.
Those are 2d4 plus 2, so each time it steps up, it doubles in that way, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It doubles the dice and doubles the bonus, so... Anything else you want to do on your turn? Do you want to use the rest of your movement to stand up?
Yeah. And I just want to, like, call my horse a coward.
You hear a in retaliation.
Well, it's not like I can chase after him right now, so I guess that's my turn.
Go ahead, Nox.
Okay, I'm gonna move away from him to get into casting range. I'd say right there.
Okay, if you are going to move away from him, he will get an attack of opportunity on you. Yeah, 18, I'm guessing, hits you.
Yes.
Another 3 slashing damage as his short sword catches you along the bottom of your lower back, just a straight horizontal cut as you turn and move away from him.
And I shoot out magic missile at him.
Roll those
I bet you
3d4 plus 1.
I macroed him.
Oh, nice.
11 damage.
Nice, a solid 11 damage from the magic missile. He might have cut you a little bit, but you just, in retaliation, turn and extend your focus dagger and just let the magic missiles fly right out of there. And they all just smack him right in the torso, and one gets him in the neck. You can see him after they hit. He's holding his neck from the damage that you did to him, but also just giving you a look like, ah, dick!
Spit at him.
And is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'll spit on him later.
Spit on his corpse.
Yep.
He's tagged your buddy twice, Hingman, and now that you're up there in front of him, he wants to get one in on you as well.
Stab you in the ass. You go.
18 to hit you.
Oh shit, dude. This guy's rolling 18s.
Oh, damn.
This is their leader.
6 slashing damage, as this time he takes his short sword and just takes it and puts it across your shoulder muscle between the neck and the actual end of your shoulder itself. And you can just feel, as he drags the blade across, you can feel the muscle fibers individually cutting and tearing. It's an awful feeling.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers. Good job.
I just vacuumed there, so it's all good.
Awesome. Well, that hurts.
Mm-hmm.
How's you doing on HPs?
We got 25.
That's 6.
All right, the mage this time tries a different tactic. He again raises the wand in his hand and starts speaking. But let me look up my spells, make sure I'm doing this right. Heskar, you can see behind the leader, you can see him starting to cast this spell, and as he does, a red streak of light comes out from his wand and travels straight towards you and hits you in the chest, and you take 5 points of fire damage as the front of your armor is just momentarily engulfed in flame, and the sudden burst of heat and energy hit you square in the chest.
Because of my bronze draconic ancestry, that halves it, doesn't it? Because I'm resistant to fire.
Well, there you go. That halves that down to 2.
All right. So the flames kind of catch me off guard. I growl, as per usual. I look at him, and I just got fucking fire in my eyes too.
Breath weapon, both of them, man.
It's not that long of a range, to be honest. Well, we're gonna be doing something. against this.
You know, they say it's not length, it's girth.
Okay, moving on from that comment. England, go ahead.
Okay, moving on.
All right. Think about something right here. I am going to on this dude.
Cannot hear you.
Okay. I am going to use shatter,
Oh shit! There you go.
which
Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn it. I'm gonna use shatter.
Okay, where are you casting that?
In where this dude is, general vicinity of this dude.
Which dude?
Okay, you need to show me on the map.
Oh, I can't. I don't know.
Tap. You can if you tap and hold.
Yeah.
That'll ping.
Yep.
Usually, you need to make sure that it's a 10-foot radius. It's not like you can choose one person over another. It's every creature.
Yeah.
So,
You can
Just
Ooh,
say.
I'm just
say
on
if
the
you,
edge of
you
that.
can throw
Yeah.
shatter behind him far enough away that it doesn't actually hit.
Yeah, like if you just want to target that guy, you would be able to place it without hitting anybody else.
Yeah.
right there.
Where
or
could I
something.
place it? Yeah, right where Sean was
yeah,
paying.
yeah.
That's where I want to place it.
You just.
All right,
Yeah,
Constitution
it's
saving
something
throw.
Do you want to go to the OBS quick?
Physical?
I want to see if we're blocking them.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so he passes on that one. Go ahead and roll your damage.
3d8 thunder damage. So it's gonna you do those 3. 8, 13.
13.
Half down to 6.
Does it hit that other guy or no?
No,
Nope.
we would only hit that one guy. So
Yeah, you had it positioned to only hit that one guy because there's no way that you could have cast it really without hitting yourself or somebody else that's friendly to you.
Right.
I probably could have taken the hit, honestly, but don't feel like it.
and then you have your bonus action. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration. Who needs it the most right now?
Oh, I gotta get my horse back.
So I'll give it to TK. Bardic Inspiration on TK.
Give me the 2.
And how do you inspire him mid battle here?
Inspire him?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I got this dude. Both these guys fucking stabbing at me. I got Mage Man throwing some fucking red hot shit.
I do like my most earnest attempt at transposing the ass songs I learned while looting some cordages along with it.
You're just sitting there, just like ass.
Yeah,
ass,
pretty
ass,
much. I
ass,
mean,
ass,
translated,
ass,
yeah.
ass. God damn it! And make that motherfucking
pretty
meter
great.
drop. Oh god.
That's what I do.
All right, so take that sweet whatever D something ass inspiration die.
It's a D6, right?
1d6, okay. Alright. Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright. I'm going to drop concentration on heat metal, and I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Searing Smite at a 2nd level. So my mace just fucking like the end of it just starts building in fucking like heat. It goes from like yellow, or it goes from like orange to yellow to red to just fucking white hot. And I swing as hard as I fucking can at that guy right in front of me that's been jamming me up. Just to make sure that this shit hits, I'm gonna use his bardic inspiration. It's gonna be 14, non-natural 20.
Yep, that hits him.
Okay. So, this guy's gonna get fucking bent over. I deal 19 damage. 10 of which is bludgeoning. 9 is fire damage.
Yeah, you just smack him upside the head with your mace. Like you, with the strength of your swing, you can feel probably his jaw, what it is, break as you hit him, as well as watch the fire creep up the side of his face and ignite half of his hair, and he just screams from the searing hot pain.
And then on his turn, he'll do a from that if he doesn't like use an action. Actually, no. At the start of his turn, he must make a con save. If he fails, he takes 1d6 fire damage. And then if he succeeds, the spell ends.
Okay. And that's it for your turn.
Yeah, that's it for my turn. I use my action, my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hammer that dude's fucking teeth.
Seeing what you did to their leader, the one behind you, now partially out of fear, is going to try and, do a little bit better this time with his blow. 19 to hit you. Okay.
Too fucking distracted by both moding on that guy.
The justice called for him, man. Looks like there's a little skull in the rocks right here. See that shit? A little face.
It's a little penis
A
on the
little
ground.
demon
front of it.
face.
So, with this guy being as small as he is, you can see him moving behind you, but as he goes in for this attack, he feints left and then moves back right, and he's so small that it's hard for you to actually see him do that movement. So when he stabs that knife in, dealing 11 piercing damage to you, he digs it deep into the back of your calf. And if you were trying to move any long distances with this injury, it would hinder you.
How much do you have?
11. That fucking hit. That
Welcome to the club.
That really hit.
What do you got left?
Hmm?
How much you got left?
11.
Oh. So you did 11 and now you're at 11.
Yeah.
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 That was really hard. It was actually more damage than his fucking boss man did.
Jesus. Okay.
Just like, I fucking hate little people. And I'm like, oh shit, sorry, dude.
You say that under your breath. He's nowhere near you.
Hearing the screams of his boss from behind him, the one that's up in your face, Wainwright, just looks over his shoulder really quickly to see him burning and clawing at his face, as now some of the hair and skin are starting to be burned on that side of the face. He turns around with this kind of gritting his teeth, like this is a lot more than they bargained for, and he's gonna try and hit you again.
Hit who?
Hit me.
You. Okay.
18 to hit you.
Yeah.
7 slashing damage as his short sword just arcs out and hits you across the front of your torso, right from one of your shoulders down to your ribs.
That ain't so bad. Just shrug it off.
Oh wait, shit.
All right, now big dude, he has to make a con save.
Yep, DC 13, and I just rolled the concentration check. I got a 19. Like to keep, because Searing Smite's a concentration, so.
Okay.
Oh shit! I gotta do that for my Wrathful Smite too.
Yeah.
I'll do that real quick.
So yeah, DC 13 Constitution saving throw for him.
Yeah, he, in his moment of pain, quickly realizes that this is a magical effect, and he has to take a moment to take part of the cloak behind his back and throw it over that side of his face, and you can see him patting out some of these flames. And as he takes it away, the smoke and steam and rising vapors from the side of his face, as he gives you this wannabe hound from Game of Thrones look, and just he is pissed off and unhappy with his decisions for the day.
Oh, I gotta do
I
my
look
second
at him, I'm
one
like,
too.
you asked for what we got. As I'm bleeding profusely from my fucking ankle. Were you const? You send me-
His first swing, you deflect it with your shield. The second swing, though, his dagger finds a way into your reach, and he stabs you in the forearm, dealing 7 piercing damage right to the forearm.
We gotta get to TK. We gotta finish these guys off.
These guys can't have that much left.
They gotta be close.
I'm like, just but a scratch. As like I'm bleeding fucking profusely.
I've had worse.
Okay,
That's what I
Wainwright.
yell towards you.
Your turn, Wainwright.
Like I'm looking back.
As he boasts that he's had worse wounds than you as you're bleeding out, what's he gonna do?
Let's see here. I have a good amount of health left. Think you two could handle these two guys?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Alright. I would like to just like trample over this little man, scurry on up to Heskar, and let's I'll give you the full 15 points for my lay on hands.
Okay.
And then lay on hands is bonus action, I believe.
I don't know.
It might be full action. Let me check.
Does a 15 hit your AC?
No.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Sean's at like what? 17?
Yep, I got 17. Let me just look up. I gotta look up lay on hands real quick.
It's
Sure, go ahead.
It's
your
a full
action.
action.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Is my horse still in sight? Is he within 90 feet of us? Or is he?
Yeah, he's still in sight. He's like probably 20, 30 feet off from the area of the battle. He's just found a tree to hang out nearby, and he's watching what's happening.
And, just since, I'm a lot of bit paranoid, I'm gonna cast a hunter's mark on him just so I can keep my eye on him.
on your fucking horse? God damn it. Okay.
I don't want to lose him.
Whatever. That's not the way.
And as you cast this spell on him, you can watch his gaze turn towards you, and his eyes just narrow. Like, what the fuck you think you're doing?
I want to give him a salute.
You give him the salute, and then when you
A salute, and then I'm gonna do the 2 fingers over the eyes onto him, and then finger pistol.
He just shakes his head and his mane, and you can hear him just off in the distance, like, yeah, what the fuck, whatever.
I make a motion like I'm eating an apple.
The enemies in front of you, plus the badly bleeding Heskar, give you a confused look for this pantomime you're doing right now.
I can plug it in here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Heskar's not bleeding as bad anymore. I gave him 15
no,
healing
I'm
points.
not. Thank you.
The blood is profuse, but the bloodletting has reduced.
There we go.
The,
And that, I
that looks
believe,
really good on my
is my
grind
turn.
scales.
And what would you say the timer's at now for that minute?
Well, minutes 10 rounds.
10 rounds? So
Yeah,
I had
so
30
like 6
seconds
rounds.
when it started.
6 rounds.
This next round is probably going to be it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
that'll be my
you just-
last
you kind of
opportunity.
approximated it. Yeah.
Cool.
So I was gonna say, just swing free on
Yep.
the next one.
Alright, so that's my turn.
Noxy boy.
I'm going to do magic missile again
Oh yeah.
at the same guy.
Magic missile.
I like
Magic
this.
missile.
I like this.
So the first one hits him and it hits him high on the shoulder and starts sending him turning that way that you hit him. But the other two come in so quickly and hit him near the same spot in the forehead that it actually blasts off the top of his cranium. And so it turns, and then just like a fucking magical double tap, pew, pew, right in the forehead. And a little bit of the blood splatter gets on some of your clothing, Hingman.
You got some on you.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. You got a little.
Hang on, you got red on you.
You got some red on you.
Hell yeah, man.
Damn it, man.
No stranger to blood.
No stranger to blood.
I'm gonna pop one of my healing potions.
So
Okay, get that healing in you.
And it was 1d4 plus 1?
Oh, for the healing potion?
Yeah, for one of my healing potions.
Yep, 1d4 plus 1.
I don't want to interrupt your muse.
Nice.
So Nox literally blows a guy's head off, spits, fucking with his teeth, uncorks the potion and just chugs it in like 6 seconds.
The cork.
For an old man, sometimes he moves pretty quickly.
I was gonna say, if I wasn't bleeding profusely, I would probably be impressed. But the blood loss kind of is my focus right now.
So that opens up an interesting
Oh.
discussion on healing magic in D&D. If you lose a lot of blood and you get healed, does that blood get replenished?
Just get new blood.
Probably not.
Yeah, does that
I
heal
think
like
I think
make
it
your
just,
marrow
kind of,
go into
heals the
overdrive?
wounds, but it's just like essentially like, it heals the immediate wound, but obviously like your blood, you've still lost.
Well, when
Is there a spell that upgrades your bone marrow temporarily, like buffs it up so you can produce enough blood to replenish
A ring
yourself?
of regeneration, maybe.
when you get a cut that needs stitches, they don't put the blood back into you generally. They just stitch you
If
up.
you
Check
lose
the
enough
blood
blood,
like
they
me.
they do.
Yeah, if you lose enough blood, but that's a whole different story. Like if you just have a cut that needs stitches or something.
True.
Put your hand on me. You didn't
Mhm.
fucking hook up an IV.
All right. Hold on.
I
Take
spat
that, I
into
need
the
your
open
help.
wounds to give you more fluids.
You're there with your fucking longsword in one hand, fucking IV bag in the other, holding it high. I'm like, wait a minute. Is that A negative?
The weight of the IB
Like,
BB
no.
bag just
Like,
slices
holy
open
shit.
the bag.
It just sees.
Dead from fucking blood poisoning.
Fucking flashbacks of DayZ right now.
What are his chances, horse nurse? Do you think he'll live?
Oh shit. God damn it.
I just blew.
Buy a surgical mask and a little white gown for your fucking horse.
Nox blew that fucking guy's head off. I seen
I am so in love with just seeing his decapitated head just writhe on the ground.
Yeah, like he's basically just a lower jaw, and from above there, that's it. There's like a little bit of tongue hanging out from the throat hole, but like anything above the lower jaw is gone.
It's just like.
like holy shit.
and he doesn't get a turn because he is really, really dead.
Phase of blood. Yeah, that's
Was it South Park?
terrible.
Where the celebrity, and it was like, yeah, it was Britney Spears.
Britney Spears
She
had
gets
her-
her head blown off, and it's just little over John.
She's like,
tongue's
"Hello,
wagging."
hello, yep.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be up close up to you.
All right, the mage, one more time, is lighting up that wand and saying those spells. Hingman, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. And for that, I have just a sec here. I have a never mind. Wisdom
With-
saving.
Wisdom saving throw.
So is that
In that top
what
section
was
up
it?
there, yeah.
I
No, got it.
yeah, you're not going with vicious mockery, but for this instance, that would not be applicable because he's not actually like attacking you. It's just a spell.
Did I click on a spell?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, you got wisdom save out there.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that.
All right. Well, you, similar to Heskar, you feel this intrusion in your mind, and you have to resist against it, but you shrug off the effect as you feel your senses come back to yourself.
Oh yeah.
This guy's not a good sorcerer.
It's kind of not, yeah, he's bad.
He's not doing his job.
Your magic is inferior. I don't know, man. It got a little tingle in my chest.
Oh,
A little
okay.
tingle in the bingle right there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Was it just like a cozy fire?
You burnt my chest hair. My chest.
All right, it's your turn now, Hangman.
Okay.
Get them, man.
So,
You have to do it.
I'm gonna move on this bro here.
Step into him.
Yep.
What's up, bitch?
You saw that.
Start some shit.
And then I'm gonna do a two-handed jab in his gut with my quarterstaff. Or that's what I'm gonna try to do. If my shit will work.
Yeah, the delay always kind of sucks.
There we go.
Ooh.
Meh.
You do hit him, but you just kind of like poke him in the arm with your quarterstaff, and he just gives you this look of like, "What? I just watched my friend's head get exploded. What's going on? Why are you poking me?"
That was you getting it. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Hey
You
man.
better watch it. You're next,
And
bud.
that'll be it.
Alrighty. So then, Heskar, it's back to you, sir.
I look at him. I kind of like look behind me and see the guy like falling down without a head. I look back at the boss man, who's, cinched face. I'm like, listen, you do not want to see where this road takes you. Surrender now.
Make a persuasion check, please.
Ooh. 22.
Ooh.
I give a little poof of like fire out of my jaws as I say surrender.
And it's with that little flash of fire that you see his eyes widen at that as his face, if his face is any evidence, he's not really fond of fire this very second. And his aggressive stance kind of relaxes just a little bit, and he says, "How do I know you won't kill us when we turn around to go?"
I look at him. Enough blood has been shed.
Not enough.
I hear that from the background, and I yell, "Enough!"
Okay.
And I guess I don't know if you want this as an action or something. I kind of point down at his his scimitar and his weapons. I'm like, you leave your weapons, we leave you with your lives.
I want to raise my sword and point it at him. I'd like to add a stipulation to this. Give up your bandit ways, and you won't have to deal with me ever again. Because I will find you.
Okay. Now, Wainred, make a persuasion check at disadvantage. Yeah. Because Heskar was letting him leave with his life, and then you came in and immediately started threatening.
It's true.
That's true. I just don't want them to, keep harming people. Because I harm the people that harm the other people.
13?
Yeah, I'm not going to use a luck on that. Or maybe I should. Yeah, I'll burn my last luck. There we go. Wainred Bruceman looms over his target, shrouding them in shadow.
Was that the right modifier on that?
Yeah, +7 because I'm proficient with it. So I got +5 plus the, wait a minute, that doesn't look right at all.
We'll just, I was gonna say, do the persuasion out of that, because that was actually the right one.
Yeah.
So disadvantage is 15.
Yep.
A little better.
And he just looks at you, looks down at his scimitar, and just throws his dagger on the ground and says, "Fine, whatever you want. Just let me live, please. God, I've already lost half my face."
With that, I release the Wrathful Smite on my sword with a semi-bright flash of dark purple and sheath my sword.
Alright, as he throws his dagger down, I want to kind of roll my mace, kind of like hitch it on my shoulder, or hitch it on my hip, and I say, "This is a wise decision," and I throw him a healing word. Word. He gets 4 HP back.
And you can see that a lot of the red puffiness and some of the blistering and sweating that is already happening on the burn on his face gets reduced to just a sort of irritated looking burn scar. It's still going to scar him, but for now, the immediate tenderness and just raw throbbing pain of that wound is now gone.
I kind of look back at the guys and no violence. And you look back at him. Why did you ambush us?
They're simple bandits. I think that's obvious enough.
I don't believe it's such a simple thing.
Bandito. I don't know. Could be. Could be something.
No, your friend has the right of it. Easy way to make money, in these parts at least.
You lads seem to have some skill. You beat us up pretty good. So why don't you put those towards more humanitarian goals? There's plenty of...
Can't make money now.
What the fuck is our group called again?
Swift Guard?
Not the Swift Guard, the Guild. Is it just the Guild?
The Guild. The Guild.
Yeah. The Guild is always looking for
Capital T,
strong
capital
sword
G.
arms to help out with any sort of deeds that the people may need help with.
What's your name?
My name? Travis.
I don't laugh.
So this big blue bastard's name's Travis?
This is the Moonstar.
My name is
Travis, my companion has the right idea. This banditry is not going to lead to anything productive. And obviously, as you can see, one wrong decision, one wrong group to ambush could end it for you and the rest of your friends. As you've already seen, you've lost one. There's no need for this sort of lifestyle.
So as you're saying this to him, all of you are watching this conversation happen, and as you are watching this go down, the rest of his friends take off. They just leave him. They're fucking taking their lives or what's left of it and getting out of here.
Let that be a lesson to all of you.
I see there's no honor among bandits. So Travis, what will you do?
Try to get as far away as I can and, I don't know, earn a living somehow.
What skills do you have besides, obviously, strength of arm?
And thievery.
I'm really just good at hitting things. I don't have many skills to speak of past that, sadly.
Do you have any permanent holding? Anything keeping you here near Arborsdale?
And this whole time, he hasn't really been making eye contact with you guys. He's just had his eyes like down and his head kind of hung. And you can still see his face. And as these questions keep going further and further, his eyes are going back and forth, and he is just fidgeting in place. And when you ask him this question, his head snaps up and he looks at you and he says, "Look, I don't need job advice. I don't need some new mother coming into my life trying to make everything better. If you're letting me go, I'm going to go. Otherwise, kill me now."
All right. And I just kind of, reach down. I grab his scimitar and his dagger. And I just say, "You can go."
At which he promptly pushes past your shoulder, Escar, and goes down the road the way that you guys came from.